I'm Josh Barnaby at Valley Equipment in Independence, Kansas. I'm a solution specialist down there.
Jacob Stitch, Valley Equipment, another precision agri solution consultant for the dealership. Just
We're seeing that as precision equipment's been out longer and longer, we're seeing seeing the next generation of customers come out interested in the equipment. Because of that, we're seeing a demand for the used equipment. One of the ways we're trying to fulfill that demand is actually trade for it on the used piece of equipment. By doing that, this allows us to keep the same generation of equipment together. Also, that guy that wants to buy used equipment obviously is trying to buy at a lower price point than the guy buying the new equipment. So it's hard for them to buy the used big iron or the iron as well as the precision equipment news. Since it's all used, it seems to be price points seems to be correct.
Sure. Yeah, this allowed us to go after some of the guys that aren't as far along in the technology that either maybe a little bit scared of it or sticker shock of the new price and the newest technology. Just gives us another opportunity for selling the new stuff to the early adopters, and then just taking their used stuff back in on trade, but still having somewhere to go with it. We've just tried to be. We try to make an honest price. Set an honest price for what we're going to trade for it, and it's something that we know that we can sell it at. Obviously, it's not full value, and it's not like trading for hard iron. We were a little bit scared to begin with, a little bit concerned about making sure that we just didn't get a whole pile of used stuff, built up on the shelves. But we've had very good luck with it. We've done a lot of advertising online, shipped used stuff all over the country, out of state and out of our area in the U.S. and even overseas in some cases. So we found that we were maybe a little more worried about it than we needed to be, but we were cautious to begin with and tried to be honest about what stuff would be worth and not get too far into it before we really figured out what we could sell it for. We've had good luck with it.
We stayed with stuff that we really understood and really knew.
Yeah.
To be able to market it. Can't market everything.
Right. Just can't know all the intricacies and the nuances of every piece of different brands and different models and that kind of thing. But we really feel like that, we can offer more of a complete solution, because we can take some of the used pieces and we can sell them with some new pieces and package them with some of those guys that, maybe there's a part of the new technology that they want, but they don't want to buy everything new, because, they might not see a benefit out of having every new piece of technology, but they still have pieces of it.
Especially depending on what operation they're trying to perform with that technology. So
we try to
even within the one customer might have a top of the line, you might also have a lower line piece to do a different operation on the line.
We try to sit down and figure out where they want to go and where they would like to be in 2 years or 5 years, or what other equipment that they might be upgrading, and try to get them set up or started down the right path to be ready for that. If they think they're going to buy a new planter in 2 years, or they definitely want to have a new tractor, or they want to do a different operation for putting on their fertilizer, try to get them the things that set them up for it long term. And it helps us because we then lock them in as a customer, a little bit better, because they trust us a little bit more, because we're trying to not just push, the equipment that we're trying to sell. We're trying to,
provide a solution.
Yeah, find the solution that fits right for their operation. And it's a balancing act. Everybody's a little bit different the way they like to do things and what they're comfortable with in terms of, user interface and how hard it is to use and what they're comfortable with on price. Makes it fun, yes.